has overcome overwhelming obstacles, yet this brave and strong athlete continues to come out on top.
WSBT-22's DARLA Hernandez shows us how an inspiring high school senior continues overcoming the odds.
Rose Veldman is a senior on the varsity golf team at St. Joseph High School in South Bend. She says she's not a role model, but hopes sharing her story will inspire others that anything is possible.
Wow! High school girls golf team is on par to set some serious school records.
It's had the best season in the history of the school. We won the NIC championship.
A lot of firsts for this team. First undefeated season and first time in history to make it to the girls state golf championship.
Wow, like waking up and you're in heaven.
One of the captains, Rose Veldman, helped lead the team to their winning record.
She really didn't speak a word of English, and we didn't speak Creole, which was probably a benefit because she said she would just mimic me. I'd say, "Good morning." She'd go, "Good morning."
In 2009, the Veldman family took a trip to Haiti. They made an unplanned stop to an orphanage in a small town outside Port-au-Prince.
There's like no food anywhere. Like some days in the orphanage, you would go starving. Like days without eating.
That chance encounter is where they met 9-year-old Rose.
I knew it was love at first touch when people think it's love at first sight. Because I hold her hand for the first time and I just like fell in love with her.
We were attracted to each other, and then we were together the whole time, and then it was really hard to say goodbye.
And when she had to leave, like I started crying and then she started crying and it was just like a mess. The building started like shaking while we were like jumping rope. The ground started like moving and you can see like stones popping up. The ground started breaking from underneath our feet.
A year after they met, Haiti was struck by a magnitude 7 earthquake, leaving death and destruction throughout the country.
It was so scary. I mean, like, just the worst, like, scariest moment in my life. Like, literally, I thought, oh my God, we're all gonna die.
A wall in the orphanage collapsed on Rose's legs, trapping her.
I was just, like, screaming, and she was screaming.
Her music teacher had also been trapped.
We started, like, singing, like, when we were underneath there to, like, help us ease our minds off things. Jesus, oh Jesus, what do I do so I can be saved? And like that still brings like tears to my eyes because that was the song that she like ended up on.
Rose's teacher died trapped under the rubble, desperate to survive and now all alone. Rose sang and prayed through the night.
I was like wondering like if I was gonna make it through to the next day because I was like, oh, there's no way I'll survive this.
She was rescued, but to save her life, both of her legs had to be amputated and without any anesthetic.
We were panic-stricken trying to figure out what happened, and the whole time her picture was on Tom's desk and we would talk about her every day.
In the wake of the chaos, the Veldmans heard the news that Rose had lost her legs. Less than 2 months later, the Veldmans adopted Rose.
Someone who came here with, almost no formal education, didn't speak English, had just lost her legs, had spent many years in an orphanage. She was coming here with a lot of things working against her, and she's overcome all those things. And so I think for those who know her and see what she's able to do now, she has to set a positive example.
I love her.
Rose doesn't know how to lose. She is a true fighter.
It's like really hard because when I'm like swinging like driver or any irons or anything, I have to like try and balance myself on one leg because I can't balance without the knee. So it's like really hard.
Hit it square, right back up.
Rose has turned tragedy into triumph, on and off the greens.
There's some days where there was like crying and tears and like yelling and frustrations, but it all paid off.
That's good, just like that.
And paid off it has.
That was an incredible feeling and an incredible experience just to go to state for the first time.
Rose has overcome obstacles most only see in movies.
Even though you have a disability, That's what makes you special from everybody else.
Rose has an undeniable love of the game and for life, according to her coach.
The girls love her, and yeah, she's a strong inspiration. And you know, many years from now, when these girls are in the corporate world, when they have families, I think there'll be a strong bond amongst the team and with Rose.
Rose has never wallowed in her struggles. In fact, she says God answered her prayers.
My dad and mom, they always believed in me, and they told me that there's nothing that I can't do. Like every day they told me that, and I will always treasure that.
Rose may be born Haitian, but she's also Irish in her heart. She says her dream is to be accepted to the University of Notre Dame next fall. In the studio, I'm DARLA HERNANDEZ, WSBT 22 News.